Head coach Sean Nahas here with us in Portland. Coach, your initial thoughts after the 2-1 loss this evening?
Yeah, just not good enough. We, I don't know, just just weren't good enough. Even when we went up a player, never looked threatening. Don't really remember dominating moments of the game. We were just too casual, weren't cutthroat enough, and for whatever reason. So tip your hat to Portland. They bring on world-class player and she makes a difference right away. So, the goals come off our errors, and whether one was a defensive posture and one was a giveaway out of the back, all things we talked about. But again, just another learning moment, and simple as that.
Victoria, go ahead.
I know it's a frustrating night, frustrating result. Are there any positives that you're taking away from this game for tonight?
No.
Nicholas, you're up.
Yeah, Coach, I think Ryan Williams might have gotten her hand either stepped on or kicked at one point and had to get it wrapped off to the side. I was just wondering if, she was doing all right or if anything seemed serious with that.
I think she just got stepped on, but the trainers haven't told me anything. So it's just a freak thing. Just got stepped on. But no one told me that was anything serious. And if it was, I probably wouldn't tell you because it's medical. So, but she stayed in, they taped them together, and I think it's just hopefully it's nothing. But yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Anything else, Nicholas?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
JB, go ahead if you have one.
Yep, yeah, I have just one. Coach, can you comment on the red flag in the first half, and I guess how that changed the game in the wrong direction for you guys? And have you ever seen anything like that before in the soccer realm?
The red card?
The red card and them coming away with the victory with them playing with 10 players for most of the game.
Yeah, I've seen it before. You still have to play the game. Just because you're up a player doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win. You have to have the attitude to want to go do it. You have to have the belief. You have to take advantage of those moments. And then 10 minutes after, we knocked the ball around, but we were never getting behind. We were never threatening. We were serving the balls from the wide channels into the sky, and we had no challenges. And then the game sort of changed when we had a build off a goal kick, and we turned it over, and then we got out of it, and then we turned it over in the middle of the park, and then the game sort of tipped on its head a little bit from that point on. We lost momentum. But yeah, I've seen it. It's part of the game. You still have to compete, you still have to play. And that's part of being a pro. And we can sit here and say, yeah, it's a young team, and I'm not going to make excuses. At the end of the day, we have to have more of an attitude to put teams away in those moments. They had more desire. They had more, again, the goals come off of our error. And we're not a team right now that can, at this stage, give free opportunities up for teams to take advantage of. And that's something that we have to learn from. But like I said, we'll bounce back, and, we play home next week. We'll get back to work. We're not going to go crazy about it. It is what it is. We just move on, and made things a little bit more difficult. But yeah, at the end of the day, we have to be better.
Thank you.
Tyler, time for one question.
I was just wondering, was there any communication before the game about potentially postponing it due to the air quality, or was it pretty much good to go from the beginning?
They just said they were monitoring the air. So I was going off to what the league told me, but the players didn't seem to complain about it. So I'm assuming it wasn't that bad. So they were monitoring it. They kept us up to date, which is all you want. And yeah, that's all I can really say about it. But they were communicating with us and didn't meet the levels of what they wanted. But we were never asking for anything to be postponed or canceled. But if the league told us to do it, that's what we do. Otherwise, we did the 2 water breaks per half as per the league rules. So yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned the team would go on, they'd be fine, they wouldn't go crazy over this game. Is there anything that the coaching staff will do to combat that, or is just the team mentality just to keep moving forward and not get caught up in this loss?
It's part of sports. You can't get caught up in it. We have another game next week. We get caught up on this, and we're not going to continue to grow. you know, look, we have players sitting at home right now itching to be able to play, and we'll get them back involved this week. Players had an opportunity to step up and play tonight, and what they do at that time is up to them. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it's part of football, and we're disappointed. And you know, I think it's always about how we respond, but we're not gonna beat a dead horse about it. I mean, we'll look at the video, we'll go over the mistakes that we made, we'll look for see if there's anything, you know, some good things. But right now, the frustration is that we just didn't create enough chances. We've created more chances with 11v11 than we did being up. But at the end of the day, you still have to beat the opposition, and you know, that's our job. And today we didn't do our job well enough.
Thanks, coach.
Great, thank you guys. You're staying up with us.